Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to do what if the Gambia made an empire. The first thing they would do is of course build up the army, but then attack not Senegal but Cabo Verde. Quickly, swift, just make all of that blue, and bam, one island down, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the last one. They will of course annex this. I will not tell you anything about Kingdoms Reborn because I'm going to be recording it hopefully tomorrow. Now they're going to go to war with Guinea-Bissau. Let's say that this belongs to Guinea-Bissau. I don't remember. It looks like it does not, but you know, it looks like it belongs to Senegal. But you know, they don't get it. Now, Guinea-Bissau, I hope, is now completely capitulated and annexed, of course. And then they attack Senegal, so they can just push up here, then begin pushing out from their entire long river nation here, just surrounding a whole fourth of the army that Senegal owns. And they swiftly push up because Senegal was actually not prepared whatsoever. Surprisingly enough, they just thought, oh wait, this country, which is literally just lodged inside me like a knife, has begun invading two nations. And, well, I guess I'll probably demilitarize. That's what I made them do, yes. You see, now they died and get completely annexed by the Gambia. Now, these, if you have any comments on the last video, before they uploaded this video, just know that these videos were recorded within the same hour. Now they're going to go to war with Guinea. They're going to begin pushing, full frontal push. Then they're going to begin pushing more in the north. Just because, just taking over that and then also working on their little arrowhead maneuver there. Just trying to make it so that they can't really move on that without them beginning another push just going right down here. So they complete the maneuver and then begin pushing in here, just because that's where the least amount of military is, and you know, they just simply want to get that huge amount of area away. Because then they will have less cities and will have an easier time. Then they will have an easier time winning. And then Liberia joins and pushes them back a little. Their military then swiftly pushes in to try to go ahead and threaten Liberia a little bit. It does not work because Sierra Leone is now in, but they get pushed very far in because they moved their military right in there to push so that they could push back and take back a lot of land. But Sierra Leone is basically cut in half. And also lost all their coast. So this is how their front line looks now. It's very bad because Gambia, they want to take over this land so that Nigeria will give them some money, and also they'll get some money from him, the big Gabon, because you know, who does not want money from a huge country? That's right, everyone wants money. Now they managed to pressure Mali, Mauritania to basically just split in half, and this half is their puppet. The other one is independent. Now they are going to be doing a little bit of a surprise push, putting up from here and in here finally taking some land from Liberia and bringing Sierra Leone one step closer to capitulation. And they basically nearly just pushed them completely out here, so that they only have a little bit to do here before taking this, which would completely capitulate one of the countries. Then we begin pushing up here. Then Guinea, seeing what they do, push in here, do a counter encirclement, nearly wiping them, like wiping out a third of it before they push back, and then there. Now they decide to do a little bit of a risky maneuver. Push in here and do this. Because now that Guinea, the Gambia is getting a little strapped for resources. Cote d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast, joins in as well. Basically just pushing them back even more. And you thought that I would always give them get them super overpowered. And then they begin doing a little risk maneuver here, pushing in to take the coast of Liberia. Working, surprisingly enough. They then do another arrowhead push to go ahead and reclaim some of the land they lost from the surprise invasion, nearly encircling this huge amount of area. Instead, when troops began flooding through, they encircled them again and then pushed them into this bubble. Now, this is how the battlefield looks like. There is one bubble here containing 3 countries. Now only 2, with the bubble quickly shrinking. Benin waits for its declaration of war against them, while also forging let's say just making a justification of war against the Ivory Coast. Then when this little pocket was closed, they do a big push here, getting not really getting too far, then getting a little push back here. Then they push in here, getting very far in, even cutting it off. But then they just reunite and then push in here, reconquering their capital, but ultimately losing this entire upper area here. But at least no country is going to be lost anytime soon. But then suddenly they use their navy, landing in the Ivory Coast. Cannot say their new name, so it's not new. It's like their new official name is not really that new. But they basically just wreck them because they have their entire military on the front line because I said so, and making it easier for me to make this up. Now, oh my god, do you see that heart shape there? Yeah, almost, basically. Now, the push in here was very successful. Their troops are now sandwiched from 2 sides, one poorly supplied and one even more poorly supplied. I know, because this getting supplied straight from the capital, this being supplied after this front line is being supplied. So they basically just run right through there and then begin pushing up, nearly capitulating the Ivory Coast because it still has land down here, which is the main focus of the push, to just get them out of the war, showing that they are a force to be reckoned with. And Liberia is just a happy +2. Then there, 2 countries down, 2 to go. Then they begin swiftly pushing out Guinea, and Sierra Leone just surrenders afterwards. They do a full annexation on all of those countries and get $15 billion from Nigeria, and from Gabon, they get $516 billion. It is a lot of money, just so you know. Now they could use that on infrastructure, building that up. And yeah, that was what if the Gambia made an empire. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one.